The leader of Al-Qaeda Ayman al-Zawahiri has been killed in a U.S. drone strike in Afghanistan over the weekend. In a televised address, U.S. President Joe Biden said intelligence officials tracked Zawahiri to a home in downtown Kabul, where he was hiding with his family. Biden approved the operation last week. Zawahiri's death eliminates the figure who shaped Al-Qaeda more than anyone, first as Osama bin Laden's deputy since 1998, and then his successor. Well, this video purportedly shows the aftermath of the strike in Kabul, which killed Zawahiri. On the weekend, the Afghan Interior Ministry denied reports on social media about the drone strike.
Protesters and counter-protesters, supporters of Iraq's coordination framework, gathered near Baghdad's Green Zone. They're denouncing what they consider a coup by rival Shia leader Muqtada al-Sadr and his followers.
We are
here to regain the legitimacy of the state institutions that has been violated by the occupation of the parliament at the hands of the Sadrists. We try to keep it peaceful.
But violence erupted as they headed towards the Green Zone, forcing security personnel to pull out. Chanting against caretaker Prime Minister Mustafa al-Kadhimi, they accuse him of collaborating with al-Sadr to remain in power.
The injured appeared to have suffered severe burns. The blast happened in the city of Sabha in southern Libya on Monday. Sources said a tanker exploded as it headed to resupply a petrol station in the Bent Bayer district. The precise causes of the blast were not clear. An official at the main hospital in Sabha confirmed the fatalities. Many of the wounded were in a critical state, according to a security source.
Right, we begin in Thembisa, where police are maintaining a heavy presence in the area as protesters resort to looting businesses and shops. Frustrated residents took to the streets on Monday to voice their anger over the cost of electricity and rates. 4 people have died in the protest. The Community Safety MMC is expected to go there and engage with residents today.
What sheep farmer Mick Miners found in his back paddock was out of this world. Speared into the ground, a 3-metre-long piece of space junk.
This was a really rare, somewhat exciting and special find.
Astrophysicist Brad Tucker believes it's part of the SpaceX Crew 1 mission. This, one of the fins of the trunk section under the main capsule that was jettisoned as it returned to Earth in May last year. The trunk finally plummeting to Earth last month. On July 9th, it was spotted re-entering the atmosphere with a sonic boom. Its path saw it flashing across Australia at up to 25,000 kilometres an hour before coming down near Jindabyne.
Dismantling the barricades in a bid to lower tensions. In the north of Kosovo, close to the border with Serbia, roadblocks made of trucks and heavy machinery are being moved on under NATO supervision. These makeshift measures were installed just hours earlier amid tensions in the minority Serb community, with protests and shots fired on Sunday evening. This comes after Pristina announced a controversial new order forcing all motorists to adopt official Kosovan license plates, a decision rejected by tens of thousands of Serbs in the north of the country and finally postponed by Kosovan Prime Minister Albin Kurti.
A border post in Kasindi, a town in the North Kivu province of the Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC, bordering Uganda. It was here that 3 people were killed and several others injured when UN peacekeepers opened fire on Sunday. The UN force MONUSCO on Monday admitted that some of its peacekeepers had opened fire for unexplained reasons, adding that arrests had already been made. The Congolese government says it has launched an investigation to establish who was responsible. There are more than 120 militias operating in the DRC's troubled east. The UN first deployed an observer mission in 1999. In 2010, it became the peacekeeping mission MONUSCO.
Guy Reffitt, a Trump supporter who was armed when he attempted to storm the Capitol last year, has been sentenced to more than 7 years in prison. Reffitt was the first defendant charged in the wake of January 6 to go to trial. His sentence is the longest that has been handed down so far in the wake of the insurrection. It also includes mandatory mental health treatment and a $2,000 fine.